After understanding the real life examples, now let us focus on the programming example. By that, you can clearly understand, link up whatever concept we are studying in programming. I told you, there is corresponding situation in the world or corresponding example in the world. You take that and link it up, then only we can own it. Now here you see the known program marks report. Marks report already we did, and here few more things I am adding, few more elements we are adding, and with a reference to this mark report, which functions are required. Now just generally we think of, in order to print this marks report, which operations you have to perform. First thing is you have to read data, whatever may be the data you have to read, that is name, class number, roll number, marks in whatever number of papers, 5 papers, total marks, average marks, pass or fail, and grade. These are the items in that. Actually, reading marks sake, already I told you, input data. Certain items are input data. Those items we have to read. So, reading marks is for that purpose one function is required. That is one activity. Thereafter we think of functions. Thereafter, calculating total marks. You must calculate total marks. Thereafter, calculate average marks or percentage of marks. Maximum marks are 100, then percentage of marks we have to calculate. Thereafter, testing pass or fail. In this one logic is there, most students ignore. Actually, average purpose, some candidate got 72%. Depending on that, we cannot declare he is passed or he is entitled for distinction and all. Actually, before that one step is there, whether the student has passed in all papers or not. Suppose pass percentage 35%, then you have to check up what is that. In all 5 papers you should get 35 or more. Okay, then only you can declare him pass. Thereafter, grade. Grade means simply you should not take into consideration for average marks. First test is passed in all papers. Thereafter, what is the grade depending on the percentage of marks. Thereafter, printing mark report in this manner. Okay, how many activities you identified? You identified 6 activities. Obviously, what happened? 6 activities, 6 functions you have to write. Already I have given function definition. Function is a block of statements which can perform a single identifiable job with a self-explanatory name. Now you see that reading marks. What name is appropriate? Reading marks or reading data? Now not only marks, now we are reading data. So this is the appropriate name. For this also multiple words are there. Convention is you can use underscore symbol. Thereafter, calculate total marks. If you analytically consider, this is performing only one job, identifiable job, not 2 jobs. Now this is also performing one job, calculating total marks. Next, calculating average marks. This is another task. Thereafter, test pass fail. This is another function. Thereafter, after this only evaluate grade. Thereafter, print report. Is it clear or not? This is the way you have to identify subtask in a problem domain, and for each and every subtask you have to define a function. By this way the program is implemented. First you have to understand top-down modular approach, which I have explained in the same manner in the first chapter. Thereafter, if you understand this implementation approach, you can have 100% command over this concept. So, this is the best example for you to understand function oriented approach, and in writing examinations also you can have lot of relevant stuff for facing interviews also. This is the best measure.